Hey everybody, today I would like to share with you the saga of Scared Little Sammy. Now I know this looks like a cup and a ball, but that's an illusion. And it's because you're seeing it outside of its natural Arctic element that you don't realize that this is actually a bear den. And this is a little white polar bear. His name is Sammy. Now, see, Sammy had a problem. He lived in a world of fear. That's why he was even scared to go over to the meadow, because the stupid Arctic foxes would come up behind him and yell boo and scare him back to his den. And they would laugh because they were mean. Watch. Boo! Did you see him go? Well, you didn't see him because he's a white polar bear, and on a white background he's pretty much invisible. But that was the sad life of little Sammy. He was even scared to go over next to the edge of the forest because just the sound of the wind rustling through the leaves would send him scurrying back to his den. See, Sammy was an orphan, and everything that he had learned about life and about himself, those stupid Arctic foxes had told him. And they had convinced him that he was a frail little cub and something would soon eat him. And that's why even just a stern look would send him scurrying back to his den. Watch. There he went. See, the den was the only place he felt safe. Perhaps you could give him a stern look. Here, give him a stern look. Oh, come on, that wasn't a stern look. That wouldn't send anybody back to their den. Give him a real stern look. Show him your war face. There, that did it. So, one day, Sammy was sitting in his den, quaking in his fear, as normal, and the great Arctic snow owl came and landed on his den, and it said, "Samson!" He said, "Who?" And the owl said, "Who?" And it was confusing, but he said, "Samson, you were not built to live in fear. You must go down to the water and reflect. There you will find the truth. But the snow oxes would eat me." "Snow oxes? There's no such thing as snow oxes. Besides that, the word is oxen. Who told you such nonsense?" "The Arctic foxen told me." "Samson, fear has become your prison, and your den has become your cell. You must go down to the water. There you will learn the truth." So Sammy was scared, but he went down to the water, and he looked over the edge of the water. And what he saw scared him so bad that he ran right back to his den. And the owl said, "Samson, what happened?" He said, "Well, I went down to the water like you said, and I looked over the edge like you said, and I saw something so scary. I think I saw my father's ghost." He said, "That was not your father, and that was no ghost. You go back down to the water, and you will find the truth." So Sammy went back down to the water. But this time, he didn't run back to his den. No, this time, he got into the water. And he swam around, and he played all day. And he walked back in the middle of the night, not scared of anything. The only thing on his mind was, what does Arctic fox taste like? Because you see, when Sammy went and looked into the water, he realized it wasn't his father's images that he saw. He was seeing his own reflection. And he was a full-grown stinking polar bear. And full-grown polar bears aren't scared of anything. As a matter of fact, he grew so big and strong, the other polar bears grew green with envy. And he had to go find a wife somewhere else because envy just wasn't something he was keen on. So that is the saga of Scared Little Sammy.